I've been riding on a daydream. If you have been following us for a while here, you know that we moved into this home, and part of the problem was we had to clean up the property from a concrete dump that somebody did, and that's what we're looking at here. This is big pieces of concrete. Now, you can't see underneath the dirt so much, but the pieces that we pulled out of there, they are what's to come out of this area too, and that's pieces that are similar in size to this thing right here. You see this big beast, right? This thing's a monster. Well, that's what's coming out of there. Somebody brought a bunch of concrete from a floor or something that they demolished out of a garage or something, and that's not all. We've got a bunch over there too. I've been working with a product, and I decided to get one for myself. So the company is VEVOR. Now VEVOR, we did a small portable cooler that plugged into the car. Remember, I had it in the back of the car. I also had it in the truck in the front seat. This company has a lot of items, and of course the link's going to be down below for this, but they sent this to me. They wanted me to try out a product of theirs in general, and I said, hey, I need a jackhammer. Again, I know as far as RV related, will you need it? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you move into a location that has some stuff that needs to be broken down. I don't know, but I'm going to show you this product anyways, because this is part of our journey of trying to get a home base, so we might be able to do some wintering in Florida again. But in the meantime, we got to get this property straightened out. But it comes in a case with wheels, which this thing weighs out about 40 pounds, so you may need those wheels. And this is a company that I'd never really heard of, to tell you the truth, until just recently, with that cooler that we had. So that was kind of different to be contacted by them about the cooler, and them have all these other products. Oh, cool. All right, wow, a lot of stuff here. So we have a container here. I'm assuming this is going to be some sort of a lubricant that's needed to keep the chisel working correctly. I'll have to look into that. Extra pickups, you know, this is something that comes with a lot of them, or brushes I should say. This is for the motors. They will wear out eventually, and they give you a set of brushes, which is nice. I'll have to read through the manual. Oh, kind of cool. They give you some gloves. This is going to be, actually this came open. This is the chisel. This is what's one of the chisels that come with it. There's two of them. This is going to be a bladed chisel, you can see here. And then there's another one here. And this is the one I have a tendency to use the most. And it's a pointed. So it comes with a couple. Now you can add other stuff to this. You can get a spaded shovel. You can get a tamp. It'd be nice to have a tamp. There you go. Advanced lube. Safety goggles, something that I don't have, believe it or not. Pretty generous cord. Now this is a 13 amp chisel. Now 13 amps, it's going to be something that you definitely want to make sure that you have a cord that can handle that. You know, you can't put you know, 100-foot cord on something like this and expect it to work if it's not the correct gauge. So look into that. Make sure you get the right length cord for what's here. They have this all sealed off. That's kind of nice. So this is 3,500 watts, and it's got like 1,900 blows per minute. Again, like I said, 13 amp. This thing is going to be pretty nice to do the job that I want it to. The handle here is 360, so maybe you're working off to the side, maybe you're a lefty, whatever. You can turn this as needed. It tells you right here, caution fill with machine oil before first use. The chisels basically just go in here. Usually I think you put a little bit of grease on the chisel to help with the striking and the heat that's going on in there. And then this device here locks that in so the chisel can't fall out as it's hammering along. So really nice look. This is a aluminum case. It's all cast. I know the gears are up in here. It looks like it's got really nice cooling fins. I don't know how much that might be coming out on camera, but there is some nice cooling fins here. And the motor's exposed well, it's protected, but it's definitely, the fan is exposed quite a bit, so I'm assuming the cooling on this is really good. Even here it's showing that. This is nice. This is a good quality piece. I'm going to tell you that for the money, currently what this is selling for, this is a good build. This is a really good build. They have shock absorbers here. That's kind of nice. That does help. Trust me, whenever you're working with these, you know, that vibration wears on you. And it's nice. This is a rubber handle here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this thing in operation. I'm going to follow, you know, the instructions, see what I need to do here to get it filled up with the oil, and we'll go from there. So the hammer's about 40 pounds. The handle here is adjustable. And this is the kind of concrete we've been busting up a lot, and I'm like, maybe I should make an investment. So the one thing I neglected to show was it does come with oil. You're going to loosen this here with a wrench that they give you, put the oil in, and then stand it up and then see where it falls in this sight glass. That's kind of nice, but this will keep the machine oiled the way that it should. And you got to check that oil periodically. So, out of breath. And you can see one of the things that you run into. This is a characteristic of all jackhammers. What you need to do is you got to work it in and do what you can to make sure that the bit don't get stuck. Well, in this case, the bit got stuck. So what you have to do is take a mini sledge and or a sledge and just hammer along the cracks. The fact that this is reinforced, that's what's keeping this concrete together, even though it's got a substantial crack in it right now. And if you hammer it just a little, it'll bend that wire, sometimes pull that wire, or even break the wire to allow it to come off altogether. So would I recommend this? Well, of course I'm going to recommend it. The jack that I had prior to this, I'll just tell you outright, was a Hercules, and I bought it from Harbor Freight. It was on sale for $429. Normal price is $479. It's a little bit bigger, the body is on this, and it works a little bit differently than this one. However, this one's about $160, and I just busted the concrete that I was using the big one for with this, honestly, faster than with that big one. Now, as far as toting this around, this is obviously a lot easier, way easier than that big jackhammer that I had before. But this one has the same amount of power. I think that one was a 3500 or 3600 watt, and this one is the same. The nice thing about this one is I think it's light enough, and when I say light, that's a relative term. I mean, it's still heavy, but I think it's light enough that you might be able to do wall demolition with this one. You would have had to really work with that other one that I had. So the fact that they've got all this power in this compact design really, really works for me. And you can see for a yard project that we've got going on, this is all you really need, and I didn't need to spend that kind of money on a big jackhammer, and it was a little bit wielding just to deal with it overall. So the links are going to be down in the description below. Again, you're going to get 2 bits. You're going to get your oil and your gloves, the tool, and when I say tool, I mean the tool to loosen this cap, and then the tool itself with the case that does have wheels. Now, I'm going to let you know, work on this fast. If you're watching this video at time of filming, these things are going to be sold out really quick. So go take a look at the company, and just if you click the link and this one's gone, don't despair. They are probably upgrading to another model. Just take a look through the store. Again, the store is VEVOR. The link will be in the description, and decide which one's going to work best for you. I mean, they have bigger ones than this if you need. They also have smaller. So thanks to VEVOR, and as always, guys, we hope to see you out there. Bye.